Welcome back for another Gala Games price prediction analysis, and in this video I will be sharing my next price targets, give you a chart pattern that we have information here on the Gala Games chart, and also share out my next trade setup here on the Gala Games chart. And before I do so, show some love by first giving this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership. And at the time of this recording, Gala Games is holding above the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, on the 1-hour chart, which is now acting as support for us to continue gearing up. We also have a chart pattern that is information that can easily give us a massive breakout to the upper side in the next coming hours. And the chart pattern is a double bottom, having our common low at around the $0.02015 mark, which is now acting as support. And you can see that yesterday we saw this massive breakdown into that key area of support where we made our first low, and after seeing that low we saw this bounce back, giving us a high at around the $0.0209 mark before we saw this breakdown once more into that key area of support, giving us the second low. Then we saw this bounce back, and we have now managed to break above the 20-day MA, and we are holding above it. And there are high chances that we might continue gearing up and see the breakout out of this double bottom to the upper side, whose minimum target areas is given by the height between the neckline and the bottoms. And I can get that height and then place it above the neckline, giving me a minimum target area for the breakout at around the $0.02159 mark. And that is the minimum that we can expect the breakout to the upper side to do. And for the trade setup, there are few confirmations that we need to keep our eyes on before we can open a long trade here on the Gala Games chart. And the first confirmation is that we need to see Gala Games give us a break above the neckline for the double bottom and give us a successful retest. And once the retest is in and a success, then from that point we can open our long trade, having our first target area at around the $0.02296 mark, where we have our next key area of resistance. And for the stop loss, I have my stop loss placed just below these lows that you have at around the $0.02 mark. And you can see that the risk to reward ratio is 2:2.9, which is a good risk to reward ratio for that trade in case Gala Games is able to give us a break above the neckline and give us a retest before we can continue gearing up. So that is what I wanted to share with you, and that is not financial advice, so make sure that you do your own research before taking my trade. Also, taking a look at the indicators on the RSI, we are trading at around the 40 mark here on the 1-hour RSI. And if I jump to the 4-hour RSI, you can see that we are trading at around the 31 mark, fully supporting higher prices. On the MACD, we have been able to print a bearish cross, still suggesting further breakdown, though we are seeing a bit of a sharp decrease in the selling momentum. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I will be keeping you up to date.